Rise beyond the limits. There are walls we build in the quiet of our minds, like invisible barriers, crafted from doubts, fears, and the expectations of others. We don't always see them at first, but they are there, standing tall, shaping our choices, limiting our vision. We live in the shadow of their weight, wondering if we're strong enough to break through. But what if the walls were never real? What if the only thing holding us back was the belief that we couldn't go any further? What if we were simply waiting for permission to step beyond the lines we've drawn for ourselves? Permission to rise. The truth is, we were never meant to stay confined. The universe is vast, limitless, and so are we. We were made to grow, to stretch, to expand our boundaries until they no longer hold us back. We are not born to live small, to squeeze ourselves into the mold of what others expect us to be. We were born to break free, to discover the greatness that has been waiting inside us from the very beginning. Rise and feel the ground beneath your feet tremble with the force of your potential. Your strength is not a whisper, it is a roar. It is the steady pulse of determination that beats in your chest, that pushes you forward even when the world tells you to stand still. It is the quiet knowledge deep in your soul that you are not here to follow, you are here to lead. The walls that have confined you were never made of stone. They were made of perceptions, opinions, and fears. But none of these things have power over you unless you give it to them. You are not your past mistakes. You are not the sum of others' opinions. You are not the doubts that echo in your head. You are everything you've ever dreamed of becoming, waiting for the courage to believe it. Look around you. The world is filled with voices that will try to tell you who you should be, what you should do, how you should live. But those voices are not your own. They do not carry your truth. They do not know the dreams that lie deep inside you, the dreams that are ready to burst forth into the light if you dare to let them. Rise beyond the limits of the world's expectations. Rise beyond the limits of your own self-doubt. Stand tall in the face of uncertainty and trust that the universe has already prepared a place for you. The path is not always clear. The way may not always be easy, but it is yours to walk, and the world is waiting for you to show up. You are the architect of your destiny, the sculptor of your life. Every step you take, every decision you make, is a stroke on the canvas of your existence. Do not let the brush be guided by the hands of others. Take the brush in your own hands, paint your own masterpiece, and dare to dream bigger than anyone ever told you was possible. It is time to step into your power. It is time to rise. Don't listen to the voices that say you can't. Don't listen to the ones who try to shrink you, to mold you into something less than what you are. You are limitless. You are capable of so much more than you've been led to believe. The only limits that exist are the ones you place on yourself. But those limits were never meant to be your boundaries. They are the starting point, the place where your journey begins. To rise beyond the limits means to trust yourself. It means to trust that you have everything inside you to face whatever challenges come your way, and that each obstacle is just a stepping stone on the path to becoming the person you were meant to be. The road won't always be straight, but that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how many detours you take or how many times you fall. What matters is that you get up each time, that you keep going, and that you never stop believing in your ability to rise. When you rise beyond the limits, you inspire others to do the same. Your courage becomes a beacon of light, showing others that they too can break free from their own self-imposed boundaries. When you rise, you lift the world with you. You show them that there is nothing that can hold us back. accept the limits we place on our own potential. Rise beyond the limits of fear. Rise beyond the limits of doubt. Rise beyond the limits of expectation, and watch as your dreams come to life. It's time to step into your greatness. It's time to rise beyond the limits, beyond the boundaries, beyond what anyone thought was possible. This is your moment. Embrace it. The world is waiting for you to rise.